Have you been doing a lot of different types of exercises and you're still just not getting any better? Well, today we're going to be going over what could be the biggest missing link in your recovery that not many people talk about. And that missing link is nerve tension. Not too many people talk about this because it's not that well understood. But what can happen is your muscles, your joints, or your ligaments, your tendons can get all really irritated. But ultimately, what sends that pain signal to your brain? It's your nerves. And so your nerves can get really frazzled and irritated, and it can cause something called nerve tension. So your nerves are like a wire. You have this wire here, and then you have this what's called a myelin sheath that goes around it. Now, in that myelin sheath that surrounds the nerves, you can get these different adhesions, or you can get it at the nerve root or where that nerve exits the spine. So if you get adhesions along that nerve root or anywhere along that nerve, it can cause pain, it can cause weakness, it can cause stiffness, and a lot of that can mimic different joint or muscle or ligament or tissue limitations, but it's really your nerve that's the problem. It's not the opposite. And so unless you start addressing that nerve mobility, then your tissue has a harder time to heal, those joints have a harder time to heal, and so forth. And so I want to walk you guys through, particularly on the lower extremities, how we address this as physical therapists and why it's so important for you in your recovery. If you're hitting that wall, then this could be the missing link for you. So if you've got any type of back pain, hip pain, knee pain, foot pain, calf pain, back of the leg pain, test this out. If you've got tension in this area and it's a positive test, start stretching out your nerves. It can make a world of difference. Okay, so what I want you to first do is bring your hands behind your back, sit on a firm surface like this chair, slump down like you have a really crummy posture, drop your chin down to your chest as far as you can and slump forward. Now what I want you to do with both legs, just one leg at a time, is kick one leg up while you're slumping forward, okay? Now I want you to pull your foot back towards you while you're slumping forward. Now you're probably going to feel a big pull behind your leg, in your hamstrings, your calves, or even in your low back, or even between your shoulder blades. But what I want you to do is when you feel that, if you do, and if you don't, actually what I want you to do is lean further forward until you do feel that stretch or that pull somewhere, and then lift your head up. If lifting your head up makes that tension go away, even by just a little bit, say 20 to 30%, that is a positive sign that you have some nerve tension on that side. A little bit of nerve tension is normal, but what I want you to do is now compare it to the other side. And if one side seems tighter than the other, then you know you have a nerve that's tighter on one side versus the other, and that could be a big culprit to your pain. So if you did discover that you have more tension on one side than the other, or you just have generalized tension in those nerves, what I want you to do is this stretch, okay? Now you're gonna straighten your legs out, lock those knees where they're nice and straight, get your feet flat up against a wall, bring your hands back behind your head, drop your chin down towards your chest, bring your elbows together. Lean forward in a slump position as far as you can. Hold that for 45 seconds and relax. Repeat and do that 5 times. While you're doing this, I want you to focus on deep breathing as much as you can. It's difficult in this position, but with each deep breath, I want you to lean further and further into it until you get that good pull, and do that 45 seconds 5 times. The second exercise that I want you guys to do is bring your hands back behind your back. It's very similar to how you tested for that nerve tension. We're going to move this into a nerve flossing technique. So I want you to slump down into this position here, drop your chin down towards your chest just like you did during the test, and then I want you to extend this leg out as far as you can. Okay, now instead of just holding that there, I want you to point your foot down towards the floor with your head moving down at the same time. Bring your foot up while you're bringing your head up, and repeat. Do that about 20 to 30 times. Relax. Do it on the other side if you have tightness in the other leg as well. Now that you guys have done both of these exercises, I want you to go back and reassess your pain. Are your pain levels improved? Does your range of motion feel better? What are the symptoms, and have they improved at all by loosening up your nerves? If they have, then you know you're on the right track and you need to keep doing this. If it hasn't changed your pain at all, then it's not the missing link and you don't need to worry about it. Let me know in the comment section below what questions you guys got, and you guys have a great rest of the day.